Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. La-dee-da-dee-da. La-dee-da-dee-da. Yeah, I was having a look at all this fucking stuff going on in here, eh? Yeah, plenty of views. Where are all these people coming from? Where are all these people watching me? How you doing, Braz? I hope you're happy, healthy, and well, mate. You know, I hope you're fucking good. Yeah, good evening, Jason. It is the night shift. We're going to do 2 extra hours tonight. You know, I haven't decided what we're going to talk about, so I just thought I'd get on, talk about a whole bunch of shit, okay? Because I watch a couple of TikToks, you know, I become a fucking absolute legend. I become a professor in all things fucking dobbiness, right? Ah, mate. So I thought I'd do an extra 2 hours and pump my channel, man. Pump my channel, pump my channel. You know, like I need to fucking pump my channel, man. I need to get it in their heads. I've got more subscribers on TikTok, and I don't even go live on TikTok. And I've got more people joined up on TikTok than I do on fucking YouTube. And here I am, the king of YouTube, and it doesn't change, man. Like, you know, I'm lucky to get 5 extra people. There's 2,700 viewers. Okay, and none of them join. None of them join. They don't leave you. They don't leave you a like. They don't leave you shit, mate. They don't even say like "f off, Charlie" in the comment section. You know, like anything is better than nothing, right? Anything, right? You know, and they don't watch an ad. God forbid they fucking let an ad play. Like fuck, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sub to the channel. Don't watch anything. Don't give it a like. Don't give it a comment. But you know, make sure you're in every stream. Okay, make sure you're here. Make sure your fat hairy ass is sitting on that chair watching the Lord Dobby, mate. Because that's all that matters, mate. I've got your attention. That's it. You're doomed, mate. Yeah, you have or I have. I haven't. What, you been getting the biscuits? I don't fucking get any biscuit, mate. I don't even get any biscuit when I marry him. I can fucking marry him, mate. I can move him in and fucking treat him like a queen, and I still don't get any biscuit, mate. Fucking, I don't get shit, mate. Some other fucking blokes getting the biscuit, bro. I just get to pay for everything and hear all the negative shit and live in a negative environment, surrounded by negativity. Every time you look at the fucking, they open their mouth, it's just negative shit. So that's all I get. What are my thoughts on him? Well, though he'll get off. He'll get off. He'll get some small fine or some bullshit like that. You know, he's got too much on him, mate. He's got too much on him. I don't think much of him at all. It's an American thing. You know, I'm in Australia. I don't give a shite. You know what I mean? I don't care what some black American's doing over in America, mate, with 1,000 babies and bottle oil. You know, like, what do you want, mate? You know, as soon as you walk in the door, your thing's mickeyed up, your drink is mickeyed up. What are you expecting? You want to walk in there looking like a model, surrounded by a bunch of wolves. That what do you think they're going to do, man? You know, like obviously, right? So hey, these chicks are fucking stupid. They're stupid. Okay? And no one says anything. No one says anything, mate. No one warns them or anything, mate. It's quite sickening, to be quite honest. I heard one of the girls' tales, mate. One of the girls' stories. I felt very sorry for her, man. I really did. Like, she was in the room with 4 males, and they all had the intentions of trying to get a drink down her throat, mate. All like waiting in turn. And she was like the #1 model in America or some shit. #1, like seriously, man. Just fucking wrong. Just wrong. What is wrong with men? You know? You know, shagging a chick that's drunk, shagging a chick that's on the DRUGS's, mate, or has been passed out because your mate has given her a Mickey is just fucking wrong. It's just wrong and it's disgusting. And if you got mates like that, mate, you need your head fucking examined. And I've never known any mates like that. We've never had to do that. You know, like, yeah, mate, we'll take them out, chuck a couple of drinks down their throat. We're dancing with them all night. We take them to a restaurant, the Denny's afterwards. Then we take them home and bang them. You know, or we get them straight out of the South Yarra nightclubs, mate. The girls on the podium. The girl's on the podium, mate. Straight back to my joint, fucking shagging a mate in South Yarra there, and that's it, mate. There's no fucking big problem. We don't have to drug them. We don't have to do any of that. Like all you got to do is charm them. You've got to charm them, boys. You got to talk your way into that punani, mate. You can't drug the punani. You got to talk your way into it. You got to be a champion, bro. You got to be a fucking man. You got to be a man, and you got to know when to walk away, when to say no, when to send them home. Instead of trying to put that extra 5 minutes in, you send them home, and it spins them out. Then you get the punani for free. You get the punani for free because you're a nice guy, and they can trust you when they go out with you. You may not be able to get it the first time round because they're just getting to know you, getting to know my friends. All of us are having a good time and a laugh. See you later. Put you in a taxi, put all the girls in the taxi with you, give the driver $30, and that's it. Send on your way, send you home. Send you home in a taxi is how you should be treated. The men nowadays are pigs. They're pigs. They are. They invite a chick out for dinner and they expect to shag on the first date, just because they've bought them dinner. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen, boys, if you can't make an impression enough that chick wants to bang ya, then you need to send her home. Send her home, boys. Send her home. I promise you, the second and third date, you're going to find out she's going to ask you, why did you send me home? She's going to ask you, why did you send me home? She's going to be wondering, right? Because every other guy, right, rah, 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 rah. No, mate, if you're a fucking pig, then you demand, you treat them like the way they've been treated, right? No, I can't do that, mate. None of my friends have been that way ever. We've never treated women that way ever. Never. Nah, man. Nah, all the punani I ever got, mate, was, freely given. Okay? Shane, how you doing today, man? Thank you for being a member. I greatly appreciate you. T, thank you. I think that's a member thing, that crown there. I think that's a member. Resets every live, Jason. The more you interact with the live, you'll get a higher number. Is that what it is? Okay. Well, she can't be, Asian when she leaves you, mate. She's Asian or she's Asian. They don't become Asian anything. They either are Asian or they're not Asian. Okay, fucking, that's what it is. Anyway, I'm just trying to say hello, be a gentleman. I don't know, Azam. Stop asking fucking stupid questions, mate. You're asking me stupid ass dumb questions. You sound like a fucking 10-year-old. So shut the fuck up, okay? I've had enough of looking at your name. Had enough of looking questions. Fuck. Fan crown, Dobby. It's new. Every live people get a fan number, and the highest interactions on your live will be the top three. I didn't know that. Here I am saying, fucking, you're a member. I'm thinking, oh, brilliant, I've got members, right? I ain't got shit. I ain't got no fucking members. Fucking, I've got a couple, but yeah. It resets every live. Okay. That is totally new, man. I had no idea. Fucking bullshit things, man. Anything to get you to interact, I suppose. Is it a bit choppy on your side, mate? Because I might put some shoes on and go for a walk like I normally do. There's a trail up there we haven't been at all the way up on the fucking mountain up there. We've still got, I don't know, an hour worth of sunshine. Yeah, you'll just turn it off, D. I didn't even know it existed, mate. I got no idea what the point of it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to make an It's not going to. It doesn't really change anything on this side. It doesn't. It doesn't buy me a chocolate milk, mate. It doesn't get me a fucking chocolate milk. I don't give a fuck. If it gets me a chocolate milk, I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, let me plug this in. Let me plug it in, man, just for a minute. Victoria, mate. Melbourne, Frankston, Victoria. Yeah. Let me just get a bit of power in the phone, man. I don't know why we're getting so many people watching the stream afterwards. I got no idea what's going on, boys. You know, where do all these viewers come from? What the fuck are they doing here? You know, they don't come into the stream. They don't. They all come after the stream, like it's a joke. What the hell, man? I'm at 2.8 k on the last stream. Like, what is all that about? I can't work it out, man. They don't follow me. They don't put an ad. They don't, you know what I mean? Our body count, the body count doesn't go up. No, not a member, mate, and I won't pay for the interaction in the future, buddy. Well, we're not fucking buddies then, are we, Shane? How are you my fucking buddy, mate? How the fuck? Don't call me buddy, okay? We're not buddies, okay? You've just got done telling everybody in the stream what the fuck you wrote. You know, how are we buddies? You know? Cunts read you and they go, oh yeah, I could be the same. What the fuck? How are we a buddy? You fucking rat. A rat like you, mate, is not a fucking buddy, okay? Fucking a rat like you costs me fucking money. It costs me fucking subs. Fucking hell. Nah, bros. No chuff, mate. No chuff. No nothing, man. I'm in family fucking court, mate. They look for anything they can. You know, they look for anything they can. But that's okay, buddy. You know, if it happens, it happens. Because that's all they fucking got. All they've got is accusations and accusations and accusations. That's fucking it. And it's anything to do with you not seeing a child. As long as you don't see Echo, and as long as you don't speak to Echo, and as long as you don't have a picture of Echo, I've got plenty of jobs for you to do. Oh, I've got many, many courses for you to do yet. Oh, no. And I need you to turn off the social media. I need you to delete your channel. If you delete your channel, I might obey the court order. What the fuck? These women's, mate, they think the punani is that fucking good that after 8 years of them getting rid of you, you're still fucking sitting there thinking how great it is. Fucking kidding, aren't they? That's somebody else's punani, mate. That's not my fucking punani. It's never been my fucking punani. So why in the fuck would I care about what you want? You know what I mean? Or your demands, right? They think they've still got power, bro. They think you're so fucking good, brothers, that they think even after they've gotten rid of you 5 years ago, that you're still fucking haunting on that punani, mate. Yeah, full custody, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah, tell you what we'll do, Shane. You can fuck right off, you fucking rat. Fucking car, boom, you fucking rat. There you go. Now I own your fucking name. And everything you wrote in my chat has been deleted. You're fucking gone. No, I'm Australian, mate. Is it Jesus? I don't know how you pronounce your name. You know, I don't think it'd be Jesus. It'd be Jesus, isn't it? Is it Jesus or Jesus? That's a nice name, jeez. But I don't know if you say it that way. Yeah, fuck you, Paja. You fucking Indian rat. How's that for you? Go and eat some fucking curry. Fucking boom, cunt. You're fucking gone. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. That's a lovely name. Yeah. It's better than Muhammad. Oh, it's fucking better than Muhammad, mate. It's fucking a lot better than that. Mate, I could walk down the road, yell at fucking Muhammad, and fucking 3/4 of the cunts fucking turn around. Fucking every cunt's named Muhammad. Muhammad! Fucking every cunt turns around, mate. I seen one the other day, boys. He's fucking met his daughter, right? And he calls his daughter Alicia. Aisha, whatever the fuck that name is. Aisha, right? You know the one? And I fucking said to him, mate, why would you name your fucking daughter after a girl that's been fucking, after a minor that got married? You know, why in the fuck would you name your daughter after a minor that got married, mate? Are you proud of your fucking Muhammad marrying a 6-year-old, mate? You must be really proud of it, right? Because you named your daughter after her. I'd be ashamed. Personally, I'd be ashamed. I don't know how they don't see a shame in it that your fucking thing married a 6-year-old and he waited until she was 9 to consummate the marriage. And then you look up on TikTok, Afghanistan marriages, mate. Have a look at these fucking putrid fucking dogs, man, marrying fucking 6-year-olds. And they're 60 years old. Old men. Old men. And the child's at the altar completely covered up, crying her eyes out, mate, crying her eyes out. And they wanted to sign the book. So they're holding the pen in her fingers, mate. And the kid can't even hold the pen. She's like this fucking crying. And they're forcing her to sign the book for that filthy fucking mongrel of a fucking man standing there. What a filthy fucking mongrel ideology. Huh? So I'm completely against the whole fucking thing. You know, once they tell me that, I say, you like fucking pedos, mate. You like a Chomo. Yeah, you're a fan of the Chomo. Okay, you love a Chomo, right? The only reason men love this fucking ideology, boys, is because it gives them all the power. It hands all the power to the man. And he can have, 6 wives? 6 fucking wives, mate. Can you imagine, mate, if he didn't have the Sharia law to fucking keep him in line? Imagine how much of a pain in the ass that 6 Western wives would be. Fucking, mate, can you imagine the fucking nightmare that would be, having 6 of these Western fucking women you got to keep happy? It'd be impossible, mate. It'd be impossible. You know, there's a channel on TikTok, and he's a charming couple, beautiful couple. She's a stunning looking woman, and he's handsome as fuck. Very, very handsome man. And he's only young. They're both young, right? And like one of his videos is him sitting in the shopping centre, and he says, you know, I'm just trying to keep her happy. He's sitting at the table listening to a whole bunch of woman shit, mate. Just a whole bunch of stuff. And you can tell he just doesn't give a fuck about any of it, right? But he can't say anything because he wants to keep the punani happy. So he's sitting there and you can tell in his face is just fucking, you know, you feel sorry for him, right? But it's model grade. It's model grade punani. Okay, he's model grade man. Don't get me wrong. He looks like a model, right? So they do suit each other 100%, and it's probably a skit. It's probably a skit, right? But still, the amount of fucking drivel that comes out of this mouth, and the poor guy's got to sit there listening to this dribble, you know, and nodding his head, you know. And I could relate to it. I really could, man. And the guy's not even married yet. He's not even married yet, man, and he's got to just sit there nodding his head, you know, agreeing with everything. Don't have an opinion about anything because your opinion doesn't really matter. It only matters what they think, buddy. Learn, boys, learn, you know. My pain is your lesson, boys. My pain is your lesson. Yeah, my embarrassments are your lesson. The things that I tell you, the normal people, you go, you know, why would you say that, right? So you learn. You learn. Yeah? If I can save one of you from fucking this bullshit, boys, I've done my job. I feel a lot better in life. You know? I feel a lot better. And you and I both know I got no chance in October. Absolutely fucking none. The person doesn't obey anything and never will obey anything. So all they'll come to court with is a whole bunch of their accusations like they do every other fucking time. My lawyer will sit there just agreeing with everything, and I'll be called this, that and the other, you know, and that's as far as it'll go. I'll get to sit there for 2 days listening to how much of a cunt I am. Yet, mate, I haven't seen my daughter for 3.5 years. The court orders you have not obeyed. At all. Not a single letter have you obeyed in that court order. But it doesn't matter, does it? It only matters what you can throw shit at the fucking wall and see what makes it stick. That's all that matters. What can I get to stick? So they just throw a whole bunch of shit at you. I wanted to go to the school, right? I wanted to go and check in with the school. Every father deserves a fucking school report, mate. Every father. I'm a father, right? But I'm not. I'm not a father. I'm fucking no one. I'm just Charlie. That's it. So even my own lawyer says don't go to the school. My own lawyer says don't go to the school. Okay? Because that's what she's waiting for. As soon as you go to the school, it doesn't matter what happened, she's going to get a phone call back from the office straight away, and straight away the accusations are going to come flying in. Okay? You did this, you did that, whatever it is at the school. They just create bullshit. They don't need any fucking facts. They don't need any proof. And that's all they do. They go to court and just accuse you and accuse you and accuse you. They don't need proof of anything. And then the judge looks at me and like I'm guilty. I'm guilty. And now I've got to go to the school and get a report from the office to say that I didn't do anything and I didn't do this and I didn't do that. And then I take that back to court and I show the court and they go, oh, well, mate, they just overlook it. They just overlook the actual accusation itself. They just fucking it doesn't even get mentioned. Oh, you've proved your innocence. In the court's eyes, you've proved your innocence. Now you've got to prove all the other things that she's accused you of. So you'll go in there and you accuse her of not obeying the court order, not obeying the court itself. You have in contempt of court. And it's not even looked at. It's not even brought up. It's not even discussed. You can get it out of your mouth, but that's as far as it goes. Because it goes straight back to her and she's straight back to the accusations. Oh, because he might have done this and he might have done that and he might do this and he might do that. I feel like I don't need to obey the court order. And that's it. In fact, they don't even have to say anything. You'll find that most women don't have to say anything at all. Everybody around them does it for them. The court will do it for them. The court will do all the talking for them. Okay? And you've got no chance. None, boys, none. Save yourself the pain. Save yourself the pain. Save yourself the emptiness and the loneliness. Save yourself the hole in your heart that you have. You walk around with a hole in your heart, man. You're fucking missing it. You're missing your daughter. You're missing her. And for some reason, we're not allowed to miss our children. We're not allowed. We don't have the freedom that a woman does. We've just got to suck it up and move on and get a better job and go to the gym and occupy your mind. You get absolutely hammered. I don't want no woman, man. I'm not going to no Ukraine. I ain't going anywhere. Fuck it, mate. I am not interested at all. I like talking to them that, but mate, they can't even have a convo. That's the fucking truth, bro. Even on these dating apps, you'll match a dating app, right? I've got a real honeypot fucking pictures up. Really fucking nice pictures, okay? I get plenty of matches. I get plenty of fucking, let's start a chat. The most they can do is hi. That's it. The most they can fucking do. And then you go, oh, how you doing today? How's your day going? Good. Well, what are you doing tomorrow? Anything tomorrow? Nothing. That's their conversation. They cannot hold a conversation, man. They're fucking stupid, okay? I mean, sorry, bro, but they are. You want a conversation? Yeah, you might as well talk to your fucking dog, mate, or your cat, or your fucking best mate. The conversation you have with your friend, a male, is going to be a lot better than any female. Even a board game, they can't even sit down and play a board game with you. I like playing board games, Sorry, Mousetrap, I don't care. Fucking the one with the real estate, Monopoly. I like playing all those games. They won't even play a game with you, man. You go down and buy a board game and you come back and it's too boring for them. It's not the phone. You can't compete with the phone, boys. Yeah, that's another thing, mate. You cannot compete with a phone. Back in my day, mate, we didn't have phones. There were no phones. You had to go and like write somebody. You had to write them a letter. You know what I mean? Like if that's the only contact you had, man. You didn't have a mobile phone where you could just swipe left and swipe right. Now it's all just fucking, that's what it is, left and right swiping, mate. It means nothing, bro. It means nothing. They can replace you really quick. I was replaced, mate, before I even left the house. I was replaced. Well, the dreamland replaced. If I get rid of him, then I might have a chance over here. Been talking to this one for ages, so, I might give that a go, But they've got to organise that shit, dude. They've got to fucking plan for that shit, dude. 1 minute, man. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I watched that interview with Bonnie Blue, mate. HS Tiki did with Bonnie Blue. What an absolute hoe, bro. I cannot believe she's in such mainstream. Like, women are actually watching her, young women are watching her. Like, what an absolute shame, brother. An absolute shame to fucking women. Yeah? But that's, I'm not saying all women, I'm just saying her. What an absolute fucking schmucks, mate. Ugh, can you imagine being fucking number 990? You know what I mean? Like, fucking, we're going to do 1,000 today, boys. We're gonna fucking do 1,000 fucking dicks, mate. We've got 1,000 fucking blokes lined up outside the apartment building, bro. We've got fucking condoms all over the fucking used fucking things all over the floor. Like, fucking disgusting, bro. What man walks into a room that's got a floor full covered of fucking used rubber, mate? You know what I'm saying? Juices everywhere, bro. Fucking juices everywhere. Like, how disgusting, man, is this fucking woman? Mate, just terrible. And she's out on the street and she's fucking, and you got young girls walking up to her, mate, telling her how great she is. You know what I mean? This is it, bro. The old HS Tiki, mate. What a life that boy's got for that age. What a fucking life, boys. You want someone to, don't buy his courses or don't do what he's asking his investments or whatever. But that's why he's got the life he's got. Because he sells the courses, he sells the investments, he gets people to invest in his shit. Okay? And that's what these fucking alpha males do, mate. These alpha fucking males, right? I can't believe they're called alpha male. Fucking what a joke, boys. Listen, cunts, if you're not going to watch a video and they're calling themselves an alpha male, yeah, they're not a fucking alpha male. They're a fucking, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're not alpha, okay? They're not alpha, okay? I don't know, fucking some guy in a car, mate. They listen to me and they want to fucking throw their 2 cents in, bro. We get it everywhere. I am the Lord fucking Dobby, mate. This is what I fucking do. And these cunts fucking hate it. Everywhere I go, bro. The fucking Dobby, mate. Yeah, I get it a lot, man, these days. People recognise me. He says, hello, Dobby. That's what he said to me. Oh, shit. That's pretty cool, man. Getting a lot of views, mate, on my streams. I do thank you, viewers, for looking at my streams. I don't know what your go is. Because you don't support my channel, you don't give me a like, you don't even sub to my channel, you don't do shit for me and my family. I've got psychology courses to pay for my daughter that I've got to fucking pay for. So it's not like you're doing me any favours, boys, alright? I can't build my channel a whole lot. I've got no extra subs out of the 27 fucking 100 viewers that we got on the last stream. Mate, we got no extra subs. No extra followers, sorry, whatever they call it, followers. So my stream doesn't really grow much, like except in the views. It's lovely out here, mate. Look at this. It's lovely out here, bro. I like going for a bit of a walk, mate. We go down and get a chocky milk. We've got a couple of bob left in the account. Thank you, Henry. Sent me a couple of bucks in the PayPal. LordDobbyKing@gmail.com. Help the old bloke out if you don't mind, boys. $5, $10, whatever it is. It all fucking helps, mate. We're on the rock and rolls. We're on the fucking senos. With family law court, boys, just so I fucking told you, so you've been warned, and I warn basically every second stream. If you've got a full-time job in family law court, you have got no fucking chance of getting any legal aid help. None. I'm telling you now. So they will drain every fucking dollar you got out of your savings, and that's what they do. They do it to all the men. And they drain everything out of you, the lawyers, the courts, the paperwork, everything. This costs a lot of money. So the only way you're going to get any legal aid help, because this shit goes on for years. It's not a matter of you going to court, you get your paperwork, and you think you walk out, we're all grown adults, right? So you've got your paperwork, I've got my paperwork, let's obey it, right? For the betterment of our children, right? Well, they don't do that. They just disobey everything, and you get fucking shafted, and you've got to go back to court all the time. And that's what they're counting on. They're counting on you having to go back to court, and you run out of money, and you can no longer go to court, okay? So in order for me to get legal aid, I went on the Centrelinks, mate. All right? And I've got to live like this, live like I am in order to get my fucking legal aid, because that is more important to me than having a full-time fucking job and making sure that I'm okay, making sure that what I want to do. Fuck what I want, fuck what I want to do. I want my fucking kid. I want my daughter. Period. End of story. Over and out. And I do not care what I have to do in order to see my daughter or to be able to go to court for my daughter. So this is the life that I lead. Yeah? And I'm willing to do that. Remember, most men do what I'm doing alone. Alone. They have to go through all of this alone. And that is why we have so many men's deaths, mate. Suicide rates are huge for men. They really are. Have a look at it. Every 12 minutes a man dies in Australia, boys. Every 12 minutes. Okay? That's a lot of men. Because after family law court is done, you get nothing but shafted. And the family law courts know it. And you walk out, mate, you end up being a drunk, you end up being on the shard, mate. You end up fucking losing yourself. And a lot of men can't take the pain. The pain of not seeing your children, the pain of not being a part of their life. And for some reason, a woman will listen to me and just laugh. She'll just laugh. She has no compassion for anything, fatherly. You know what I'm saying? You know, they'll just put it back on me. Well, you must have done something. You must have done this. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? I've got court orders. I've got court orders. You understand me? So it doesn't fucking matter. You obey the court order just like I do. Just like every other fucking human walking around he does. But the men get shafted. Totally and utterly shafted. I've spent 37 on my case so far. It cost me all the savings, and it cost me any bit of money that I got out of a settlement with this person, because they don't want to give you anything. They want to come into the fucking situation with absolutely nothing. They want you paying for absolutely everything, and when they're finished with you, they want to walk away with all the prizes. Okay? And I call them prizes because they don't have to do anything to acquire it. They don't have to do anything. They just got to spin the wheel of the courthouse, and then they can acquire everything that you fucking own. Okay? And they can walk away and say to themselves, but I deserve more. I deserve more. They've got everything. They've got everything, including your fucking property you had before you met them. And they're still not happy. They will go through your property, gentlemen, and gladly throw it in the bin as they're sorting out their house. Okay? They'll throw all the furniture out because it's your furniture. All the pictures get thrown out because they're your pictures. Anything that belongs to you will be thrown in the bin unless they can either sell it or they can fucking earn out of it. Okay? It'll get thrown in the bin without any hesitation. So you be careful who you let into your life, gentlemen. Be careful who you fucking marry. Alaskan Adventures. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I have my channel. I have my YouTube channel. Okay? Otherwise, no. No, I would not be okay, Alaskan. I would be fucked in the head. But because I'm able to come on here and express myself and be a fucking idiot and talk the way I talk and talk about the things I talk, it allows me to express myself. I don't have to go and pay $50 an hour to sit there and talk to some fucking woman with a pronoun. Okay? That's the, because that's the only choice that men have. We have fucking no one. You call up the men's helpline and you're talking to a woman. You're talking to a woman, okay? You go to the psychologist, she'll sit there listening to you for a little while, but she's getting paid $50 an hour. And she'll do 10 sessions with you, bro. She'll do 10 sessions. And at the end of it, she'll say, look, why don't you get a better job, get a better hobby, put some more hours into your work. That's what you will end up with, okay? They have no fucking, you get nothing, brother. They don't care about you. They do not care about you. If you don't believe me, ask any man that's done the men's behaviour course. If he's done the men's behaviour course, mate, then go, isn't he a beautiful dog? He's a lovely dog. Just go and talk to a fucking man that's done the men's behaviour course and listen to what he fucking says. If the cunt says fucking, oh yeah, it was a really good course and I learnt a lot, yeah, mate, you can tell he's an absolute fucking simp, mate. He has been broken by the system, totally broken by them, because that's what they do in that course. They break the man. They break you. You don't have an opinion. What you want doesn't matter. You live through your wife or what she ever is. Anything you say, make sure you think about it before you say to her, because you might upset her feelings. You might hurt her feelings. So make sure you don't say that. Make sure you do everything that she wants you to do to keep her happy. And honestly, you'll finish that course, and mate, you are so far down the ladder of your household that the cat, the dog, and the budgery and the goldfish mean more to you. They get free love. What they get is given to them freely. You understand? Given to them. A man's love is earned. You have to earn it. You have to do something in order to get that fucking love out of that person. Okay? You've got to earn it, bro. And the minute that you can't earn it for them, they will get rid of you. You can't pay the mortgage, you're gone. You can't pay the electricity, gas and water and her phone bill, you're gone. You can't buy the trinkets that she likes, her handbags and all of the rest of the shit, yeah, you're gone. You're gone, brother. In China, these bitches, they charge these fucking men hundreds and hundreds of thousands of yuan just to marry them. Just to fucking marry them, mate. 600,000 yuan. Like, that's how valuable they think that punani is, mate. $100,000, mate, just to marry her. Then you've got to have a house, a car, 100,000 yuan fucking a month job, and you've got to put it all in her name. She wants the house and the car in her name, and she wants your money that you get every month, she wants to put in her bank account so that she can, for the future, we can save for the future. She's already allocated 10,000 yuan a month just for her to spend. Just for her to spend, because she's got things that she needs to buy, and she hasn't even married the guy. She hasn't even married him. She's answering a questionnaire from a fucking bloke on the street, and this is what she wants before she gets married. That's the demand that she has before she gets married, brother. And that's only just one of the stories I heard, man. It was countless stories, man, countless. Anyway, I'll get a chocolate milk, I always come down for a chocolate milk, mate. It's coffee, mate. It's not a chocolate. I don't know, maybe. Hello, young fella. Sorry, man, it always does that. Sorry, man, it always does that when I go in a supermarket. They have the tech when I go in a supermarket. They have the technology, bro. They have the technology. Yeah. Whenever I go into a supermarket, mate, or a McDonald's, they've got the radar thing or the blocker thing, whatever it is, and the stream goes dead. They don't want you filming inside there, mate, because of the prices, and in case their competitors see the prices or whatever. And McDonald's don't want you filming because it's a shithole, right? It's a fucking shithole. That's why they don't want you fucking filming, because the shit's filthy. The fucking floor, everything, mate. That's why they don't want you filming in McDonald's, all right? So, yeah, anyway, at least I warn you, man. At least I warn you. So we'll do a bit of a walk, mate. We'll have a bit of a coffee milk. I want to try and charge and pump my channel. It helps me, bro. This helps me to get it off my mind, yeah? It makes me feel better. Too many men suffer, bro. Too many men. I worked at a GB galvanizing in Dandenong, mate. I can't tell you how many broken men that I worked with. Broken men meaning, they worked really hard. They're nice people. They pay for everything. You know what I mean? And they haven't seen their children, mate. They haven't seen their children. He's got 3 children, bro. And, it's been a year and a half and he's paid for everything, all the court costs, all the lawyers. He said, I'm totally broke. He said, I live paycheck to paycheck now. He said, I'm lucky to I kept my rent covered and I get my bills covered and I got maybe $150, $200 at the end left over. He said, I don't have enough money to save money again for another lawyer. He said, I had no choice but to give up. He said, I had to give up. I was going mentally insane. There's no result. You can go through all of it. Well, I've done all the courses the same as you, Chad. I've done the men's, I've done the parenting after separation course, the tuning into kids course, men's behaviour course, drug and alcohol course, anger management course. These people have got plenty of fucking courses for you to do, mate. And he still hasn't seen his kids because the idea is to keep you occupied. Keep your brain fucking occupied so that you don't think about your children until you're sitting at home, laying in your fucking bed alone, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you wake up. You just wake up. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm fucking thinking about my daughter. You're like, fuck. So no, it's not easy, bro. So save yourself some pain, mate. Save yourself some fucking anguish, And that's my job, mate. And if you go right back to my Garage Arts days, bro, when I first started streaming, I was all about the family unit. Because I was married, right? And I was in La La Land, fucking Disney World. And I actually thought that this was marriage, my first streams, man, I wasn't even living in the spare room at that time. And I couldn't stop talking how great this person is and how happy I am to be married. And everybody should have a family unit. Rah, rah, rah. And just as the time overwent, the next few weeks, man, and I got moved into the spare room when I came home from work. No, man, my whole attitude changed. I'm asking my fucking subs, man. I'm asking people what is going on? What is this about? Why is it fucking this way? I didn't know anything, man. I was a total simp. I knew nothing. I didn't know that this is how they how they act. This is what they talk. This is how they are. The nature of the beast, right? The best of the best. Yeah. Don't get sold on it, boys. Don't get sold on it. Anyway, I watched another one. This King Azuli. King Azuli, bro. Look, have a look at this on the fucking knucklehead on fucking YouTube, bro. I don't know how anybody watches these fucking people, bro. Wes Watson, another knucklehead, King Azuli, what an absolute stum fucking stooge this guy is, right? And I automatically thought that as soon as I looked at the bloke. Didn't have to fucking open his mouth to me. He sells courses, man. They all sell alpha male courses, right? That's how they become millionaires, mate. They charge $10,000 for a course. Anyway, mate, him, a fucking monkey on legs, when he was 21, him, his brother, and another guy, they gang-raped a 15-year-old. They gang-raped her. Right? It's on Johnny Bravo. Go and have a look at Johnny Bravo channel on TikTok, on YouTube. And he's got it, all the evidence is there. And this fucking mongrel of a man, mate, who calls himself an alpha male, raped a fucking 15-year-old with his brother and their best friend. Okay? And that's who these people are looking up to. That is who you fucking rats look up to. That is who you take advice from. That is who you fucking watch and who you go and follow and you subscribe to these fucking monkeys on legs. Yeah, I don't. I never subbed to him, not once. Not once, mate, even before I found out about this guy. Where's Watson? What another fucking monkey, bro. What are these people on fucking roids, man? Every person on there is on roids. You got that fucking Vanilli fucking bloke over in, getting fucking jammed up over in Manila or whatever the hell he is. And, mate, that guy's deflated. The guy used to look like a fucking balloon, right? Now, a couple of weeks in the nick, mate, and he's lost fucking half his body weight, okay? Because there's no roids in there, mate. There's nothing kicking him up. There's no roids in there, mate. So, no, man. But anyway, what a real piece of shit he is, mate. King Azuli. With, 1.5 million followers. 1.5 million fucking followers. You fucking just make me sick, mate, the whole fucking lot of you. 1.5 million followers, mate. Okay? Disgusting, bro. Gang raped a 15-year-old, bro. Gang raped her with his brother and the best friend. They all took turns, mate. They took turns, brother, on a 15-year-old. So this is what we call alpha male now. This is who's on your YouTube and everybody looks up to. Where's Watson, another fucking monkey on legs? You know, he wants to get in there and brag to fucking people how much of a champ fucking whatever he is, right? Mate, the guy walks into the gym, him and 5 of his mates accosted the fucking... the guy's a fucking giant. No wonder you needed 5 of your friends. The fucking guy's an absolute giant, right? Like, seriously, man. The guy's huge, brother. He's fucking monster. Like this big fucking black guy, right? So 5 of them beat the fuck out of him. 5 of them beat him all up. They got the belts out and everything. Smashed him all up. Mate, he's gonna be doing jail. He'll go to fucking jail as he deserves to be. And I hope the fucking tall giant ends up with absolutely everything. Everything, brother. You know, everything, man. He's looking for the lot, bro. He's looking for absolute squillions, mate. Squillions in the payout, right? So I think it's hilarious, mate. I really do. I think it's fucking glorious how they all tumble and fall, brother. And the Lord Dobby is still fucking here, bro. The Lord Dobby is still fucking talking shit. He's still here. Oh, my God, man. Anyway, give us a follow, bro. Give us a follow, give us a sub, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it nowadays. If you want to chuck us a tip, bro, you want to chuck us something, LordDobbyKing@gmail.com is direct to me. The super chat is open, but it takes a month. It takes a month. But I do thank you for your time, viewer. You know, I do thank you for your time. I want everybody to look up the Australian MP. This is what happens to you when you go against the Zionist fucking regime, even if you are an elected politician, because we're just plebs. We're plebs, mate. The cops can come in, the blue coats can come into our house and kick the fuck out of us, right? They can confiscate whatever fucking thing they want from you. You've got a flag. Oh, we don't like the flag. You know, or you set a comment on the internet or Facebook or something. You know, it's anti-Zionist or anti-fucking whatever they call it. You know, everybody gets arrested and charged, right? You know what I mean? But this lady's an MP. She's an elected fucking politician, mate. An elected politician, sitting fucking politician. And they beat the fuck out of her. They absolutely pummeled her. It was so bad that I couldn't put a picture of it on YouTube. You know, there are community guidelines. You'd have to phase all the face out because they literally beat the shit out of her, bro. Like, she's going to miss an eye. Apparently she's going to lose an eye. See, I've gotten past this religion thing. You know, everyone concentrates on the religion thing, right? What a load of fucking shit of division, bro. Because it takes the humanity out of it all. It puts it all down to religion and no humanity. And so you don't see the person, you see the religion, right? So fuck that. That's exactly what they want us to do. They want us to look at a situation and only see the religion part of it, not see the individuality about it. So therefore they can be justified in killing fucking everybody and destroying the entire fucking joint. You know, leveling it, mate. Make it look like the moon. You know, just pot marks all over the fucking joint, bro. Yeah, sick motherfuckers, dude, the Zionist regime is fucking sick. Sick-minded in the head, sick fucking thoughts, everything they fucking say, mate. They say it out, and you look at it and go, fuck, you're just a fuck, right? And to them, this is fucking normal. This is normal shit. You know, everything they're saying to you, right? And it's like they're putting themselves in, mate, and they don't care. They don't have to care. They're the chosen one. What are you going to do about it? Who are you going to complain to? You can't do fucking anything. They own everything. They own it all. And they own it. And they say to themselves, well, what are you going to do about it? You know, your laws, they apply to you. They apply to ICG, ICC, whatever it is. You know, those laws do not apply to us. They only apply to you. And of course, on any other country that we say that they should apply to. But they don't apply to the chosen one. We are the chosen ones. You know, we get to tell you what the fuck, right? Oh my God. We're walking in the here, mate. I'll show you. Pretty dark out, man, eh? A bit spooky. You can't do this on TikTok. Couldn't do that on TikTok. Straight away you'd get banned. 1 week. 1 week. Dangerous activities. They would file so quick, man. You got no idea how quick they could fucking file. Straight away, as soon as you showed that, you would have been reported, and you'd be gone by now. You'd already have a week ban. They are so fucking weak on TikTok, man. I can't even go on there for 5 minutes, mate, without them reporting me. Last time I tested it, and I just sat there, man. I didn't say a word. I just sat there, man. Went online and sat on there. And within 5 minutes, I got bananaed. Man. Age verification and sexual activities. And I'm just sitting in the chair with a hoodie on. That's it. I didn't say a single word. But I knew. You know, I knew that as soon as they fucking see me online, that they are going to report me and I'm going to get banned. And I was completely right. So age verification, so they're saying that I'm underage, and they're saying that I'm doing sexual activities. So straight away you got a 1 week ban. You know, that's it, 1 week. Yeah, that same fucking bald cunt that comes in here, mate, tried to be all friendly in the fucking chat. That Daniel Craig guy, that's him, dude. He's the one that fucking reported me so much on TikTok and fucking laughed about it in the chat, had a little giggle about it. Because that's his whole job. His whole job is to wait for you to go online, and straight away he just goes in there and just fucking files a report to get you. They must get a fucking jerk off, mate, when they get the notice from TikTok, you know, that we found suggestive thing, rah rah, in his live. I bet you his dick goes hard, mate. I bet you his ass cheeks go all fucking moist, bro. Because his little bussy just wants that fucking Lord Dobby baby arm, mate. You know, he's got a little bussy, mate, and it's all hairy and fucking smelly, and he wants that Lord Dobby fucking all the way up there, bro. You know, the little bit of the Lord Dobby, bro. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbour? Yeah, baby. Yeah, like the stream, man. Like the stream. Give us a like, man. Give us a like. Watch a TV ad. We'll do something fucking useful for the cunt, mate. Do something useful, bro. You know? Oh, far out. How you doing, Melody? Nice name, darling. It's name. Yeah, I don't follow a Melody. I don't, you know, I don't follow a man. I'm not interested in watching fucking multi-billionaires kick a football around. I don't watch any of it. In Australia, you don't get it on the TV, Melody. You got to go down to the pub, pay Sky News, and you pay an entrance thing. You know what I mean? It's on the pay per view, mate. All of those games, okay? We don't get them on the TV in Australia. So you got to pay for that shit to watch them. Nice name, though. Melody! Ah, fuck. Yeah, man, live your life free, boys. Live your life free, man. I see no reason to marry them. I see no reason to move them in. I see no reason to give up your freedoms and your fucking knowledge, mate, and your peace. There is no reason anymore, boys. 80% of them, mate, are looking to get paid. They're only just looking for their retirement plan. They're looking how to get something for fucking free, brother. And when they're done with you, they take everything. Everything. You may have the house in your name, mate, and it's not going to matter. She's going to get the house. I'm telling you that now. Because you're the one that's going to get reported, you're the one that's going to get removed, and possession is 9/10 of the law. So by the time you've gotten to court, the house becomes hers. It becomes hers, okay? And the payout is absolute minimum. A minimum, boys. You could have a fucking, you know, $600,000 home, mate, $800,000 home, and she will only have to give you the minimum because she's a single mum now. She's a single mum, and she can't take on that much debt. So you can't claim that much debt from her. She's fucking protected, bro. She's protected like you won't believe. Like it's a minimum payout, that's it. Because you can't put a single mum into debt, right? Not in Australia, they won't allow it. So they only pay you up to this amount, you know, 70, 80 grand of the value of the house. They don't fucking pay you, bro. And then the woman looks at you and goes, you're a CUNT, because she doesn't want to give you anything. She doesn't want to give you anything. She wants the whole thing for free. She does not want to pay you a fucking dime. Nothing. Terrible, bro. Just and they're encouraged by the courts to do it. Totally and utterly encouraged. With your AVO, gentlemen, everybody gets an AVO. Gentlemen, every man will get an AVO in his lifetime. And it's up to you. You can get it just from saying, hello, miss, in the morning, and that person feels you're being sexually assaulting her. So she can get an AVO on you. It's that fucking easy. They can just go into the police station and they say, I'm in fear of this person. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And they get an AVO. There's no proof fucking needed. They're given out like lolly water. For you to get that AVO removed, you're going to have to go back to court and back to court and back to court. You're going to have to prove her fucking wrong. And you've got a whole order to obey for the next fucking, it's a 2-year minimum now. There used to be just 1 year AVO. Now it's 2, 5, 10 and life. Lifetime AVO. If you don't go to court, gentlemen, she automatically gets a lifetime AVO against you for life. For life. Okay? That means she's got your balls in her fucking hand, brother. You understand? And she's got it for life. Now, along the way, you may have another woman complain about you, and she puts an AVO on you. So now you've got 2 current AVOs on you. When you go to court, the judge is going to look at you and go, you've got 2 AVOs on you. You're a really bad person, and that's it, mate. You're gone. You're gone, brother. Okay? You're gone, I'm telling you, man. So you need to go to court and you need to fight them, and you need to take the day off work, and it's a whole big pain in the ass. And when you get there, you're not going to be. They want you to sign the paper. They want you to make a deal. All the coppers want you to make a deal when you go to the magistrate court, mate. And most men will sign the deal just to get out of the courthouse. Just to get out of the courthouse. They've got no fucking patience, these men. Like, they're fucking children, brother. Me, I take a coffee and a sandwich and I'll sit there for fucking 8 hours. I ain't signing shit. I'm not signing fucking anything. And I'll see you at 4 o'clock in the afternoon trying to make deals with me, and it ain't working. I don't sign nothing. I'll see you next time. So it gets adjourned 6 fucking times, brothers. My AVO case was adjourned 6 times, and it wasn't adjourned by me. No. All they have to do is walk into court and say that they have new evidence against you. They don't have to tell the evidence. They don't have to show any evidence. They can just say, I've got new evidence against him, but I need time to put it all together. They get 3 months every time. They get a 3-month adjournment. You, if you go to the court as a man, you'll be lucky to get 1 month. You'll be lucky to get 1 month. But of course, she being a woman, she can have all the time that she needs to get all the evidence together. And they did that to me 6 times. 6 times. They came to court with no evidence. No evidence at all, brother. Because I haven't done anything wrong. I've obeyed the law. I've obeyed the orders. I haven't, I didn't go online for 2 years because of the court order. So, when I went there, mate, it finally took 18 months to get into court for this. And it lasted 10 or 15 minutes, and it was thrown out, completely expunged, and vexatious litigant letter was given. Vexatious litigant. So this person comes to court with a whole bunch of false fucking claims. False accusations. Lies, basically. Lies. And that's what women come with, mate. They come with baggage, they come with fucking lies and contempt, and they come with demands. Every woman that you hook up with, bro, comes with demands. She doesn't come free-handed. She comes with demands. She wants this, she wants this, she wants this. They all do it, brother. And if they can't get it from you, mate, they'll get it from somebody else. And once they've got it from somebody else, well, what do you think they expect? What do you think they expect? They're going to go through life and they're not going to get it? They're just going to get rid of you and find someone that does give it, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, gosh, man. You don't tell me what to fucking do, you fucking rat. How's that for you, bro? Go fuck yourself. All right? Don't tell me how to fucking do my time or what I'm fucking doing on my own channel. You don't like it, cunt? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my chat, mate. You don't fucking like it? In fact, mate, I'm going to cross this road. If you don't fucking say sorry, I'm going to fucking get rid of you out of my chat. I don't need your negative fucking shit around me, cunt. I've got enough already. Don't fucking sit there telling me what the fucking move on, you fucking rat. This is my fucking chat, cunt, not fucking yours. We run this shit according to what I fucking want and how I fucking talk. You don't like it? Fuck off. How's that for you, cunt? How's that for you? You like that? You okay? You okay? You want me to get you a pillow? You need a blankie? Is my conversation too much for you? Yeah, stop fucking simping. Yeah, stop fucking simping, bro. That's the lesson, Joey. That's the fucking lesson, brother. It's never a waste of time, cunt. It's never a fucking waste of time. It's a waste of time to you because you're a fucking pleb cunt. So it's a waste of time to you. But it ain't a waste of my time, mate. Nah, it's not a waste of my time if I save just one fucking man. Just one. It's not a waste of my time. And don't fucking tell me what to do, cunt. I'm 56 years old and you can kiss my hairy white ass. How's that for you, bro? There's your answer to it all, mate. Pucker up, pucker up, pucker up. Fucking pucker up, cunt. Fucking hell. Oh, God, mate. Hey, I heard that there's 16,000 fucking Zionists, mate, have moved into Cyprus. 16,000 of them now, mate, are in Cyprus. The chosen ones have chosen another land, mate, and that is Cyprus. So they're setting up their little enclaves over in Cyprus, bro. Sealed communities, gated communities. Nobody else is allowed in their community because they're the chosen ones. So now they've taken over fucking Greece, brother. They've taken over Greece. Okay? They're starting to come up with the anti-Semitic. Everybody's anti-Semitic in Greece, bro. Have you seen that latest headline? Anti-Semitism rises in Greece. You know, like it's the same fucking shit, bro. The same cards get pulled. The same fucking bullshit gets played. You know, they need protection now in Cyprus, bro. They're feeling fucking everybody's anti-Semitic towards them. You know, they need protection now. Okay? Everybody's over in Cyprus, mate. 16,000 in Cyprus now, bro. The Zionists, mate. The Zionist regime. The Zionist fucking regime, mate. The killing machine. The genocidal fucking regime is now in Cyprus. Feeling like they need protection. You know, maybe they need to build some bigger walls in Cyprus, right? Now, get a few gunmen on the top, right? You know, that'll make them feel safe. You know, maybe USA needs to build another military base in Cyprus, you know, nice and close to them, you know, so they can protect them, you know. You need to protect them after all, right? They need protection, bro. Everywhere they go, they need protection. Until they can install their usury, until they can get control of the banking and the money. And then they don't need any more protection. They can just pay for everything themselves. They can just print the fucking paper. They can just print it. Yep, print it out, mate. Cost them nothing. Loan it out at interest. You know, make the country go into debt, bro. And then they own the country. They own the country. Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil. Fucking Zionist cunts. Yeah, Brit, mate. It's not Brit, mate. There's no Britain left, mate. There's no Britain left. What are you fucking talking about? You're in dreamland, bro. There's no such thing as Britain, mate. There's no such thing as England. There's no such thing as London anymore. It's Uzbekistan. You know, it's the new Yemen. You know, it's the new Iran. It's the new Afghanistan. You can't call yourself UK anymore. You just call yourself mini Afghanistan, okay? Yeah, don't even bother with that shit. You know, your daughters will marry Muhammad, mate. Your daughters will marry Muhammad. And they're going to turn to Islam. Don't worry about that. We're going to get a couple of nice veils for them, love. Oh, we've got a nice couple of hijabs ready to go. And if they get to the age of 9, let us know, because they like to marry them at age 9 or 6. Have you got a 6-year-old? Oh, we love a 6-year-old. We like to marry 6-year-olds. Okay? Yeah, we like to consummate at age 9. All right? All of your mayors are fucking of Muslim, love. All of your mayors. All of your council members are fucking Muslim. Every single one of them. And all of your mayors are now Muslim. You must be real proud over there. You must be real proud of yourselves to be UK over there. Fucking mate, it's a matter of time. I think it's one generation, dude. One generation, bro. And you're going to be outbred in your own fucking country. You're the one that's the immigrant. You're going to wake up one day, mate, and you are the immigrant. You're the odd one out. Okay? Because everybody else is called Muhammad. Just walk out of your door and say, Muhammad! And every cunt turns around. Okay? And I'm amazed that these people, they name themselves after a fucking Chomo. A Chomo. How in the fuck do you get past marrying a fucking 6-year-old? You know, oh, well, the children back then, they used to grow a lot quicker back then. You know, they used to become more back then. Like, that's their fucking excuse, mate. These Muslimas, that's what they fucking say. And I want to see one thing in there where it says you've got to wear a burqa. I want to see where in there, in your book, where does it say you have to be completely covered up? Your nails, your toes. Now you're not even allowed to talk. If you're a Muslima in Afghanistan, you're not even allowed to open your mouth. You might entice a man. You might entice him with your voice. If you've got a nail showing, you're going to entice him with your nails. If you've got your feet showing, you're enticing the man, and therefore he can grape you. He's got full permission to grape you. Do you understand that? Like, it's a fucking barbaric fucking thing, man. And what's this thing about him and his buddy? They go into the desert, right? Him and his buddy, fucking Muhammad and his buddy, go into the desert. It's written in their book. And he puts a circle around his friend and says, don't go out of the circle. He goes over to the fucking hill over here and he gets mounted by this fucking group. I don't think what they are. They're tall black men with phalluses that don't go down. That's how they describe them, bro. So he was getting mounted all night long, and then he come back to his friend all sore and fell asleep in his lap. So what the fuck is that about? Like, seriously, like, you've just, like, you fucking shake your head, mate. But the only reason all of these men love fucking Islam is because it gives them power. It gives them the ultimate power over women. You know, women aren't allowed to talk. They're not allowed to fucking be seen, mate. They look like fucking letterboxes everywhere they go. Even their eyes are not allowed to be shown. So it has complete power. You know, women can't, you need 2 women or 4 women just to make one complaint against a man. And that can be overridden just by him. Because you're a woman. And what you say means nothing. It's worthless. You know, it's worthless. So I don't know how do they say in their heads that this is acceptable. You know, this is acceptable. How in the fuck do you marry a fucking 6-year-old, bro? Like, I can't get over it. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't overlook it. I can't say, you know, the good parts about it. Rah, rah, rah. Also, they call him a prophet, right? What the fuck did you prophesize? Tell me one thing that you prophesied that you were a prophet, okay? You know, they say that it came after Jesus because, you know, this is the law of God and, you know, this is how he wants everyone to live. Like, so they don't want you to live like Jesus lives. They want you to live like Muhammad lived, right? Muhammad, right? Oh, mate, I went back and did some study on it. The guy was a fucking warlord. He was a warlord. All he did is kill people. And he took slaves, he took all their goods, he took their slaves, and that's how he became rich. And then he got more people, more men around him, because they could take slaves. And they could make sex slaves out of all the women. They could choose whoever they wanted, and whoever they didn't want, they could sell. And they would own all of their land and all of their possessions. So it's a good motivation for a man to do, don't you think? I mean, it's an excellent motivation. You know, you join me, you can have any woman you like. What you don't like, you can sell. You can keep all of the goods, just give me 10%. You've got to give me 10%, and you can keep the rest. You know, one of his fucking friends went to him and said he needs money for rah-rah. So dear Muhammad said, well, why don't you attack this group over here? Attack this group over here. So he goes over there and kills everybody. Kills fucking everybody, right? And they just take their possessions, man. It's a fucking warlord, mate. Absolutely. Da da da. Da 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 da. Well, Mrs. T, once you're in the Sharia, darling, once Sharia is applied, that is the law. It's Sharia, darling. And I'm telling you now, I'm telling you, when you live under Sharia, they just come to your house. They come to your house and they demand to be married and they demand the fucking you go through with it, and you've got to follow the Prophet. You've got to follow his example. So you can't say no. You can't say no. Okay? In fact, it's an honour. It's an honour, apparently, to marry a 6-year-old. It's an honour because you're following in his footsteps. Mate, I've seen the videos, the poor child. I've seen the videos, mate, these poor children. I really have. Like, just they're small, they're little tiny little things. What you could possibly marry, I've just got no idea. And that is a fucking chomo. In any other part of the world, you would be hung. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't exist in any other part of the world. You know? And why are they only happy in a Western country, mate? Why are they only fucking happy over here? They're not happy in their own fucking countries, but they're happy to come over here and spread the fucking Islam, right? You know what I mean? They want to turn all of what we fucking got to shit, to exactly what they left, mate. Exactly what they left. They want to turn our life into the life that they fucking left. And that's why when you walk down the road, mate, it looks like Yemen. It's fucking filthy dirty. Everywhere's a fucking Islam shop. Everywhere's a fucking doner kebab shop. Everywhere's a fucking shish kebab shop. Fucking hell, bro. Nah, mate, I've seen them. All the mayors are fucking up. All the mayors of that, mate. Good on you, John. I hope you're well, man. Yeah, man, a turtle. It's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen, mate. It's already implied. You've already got Sharia courts in England, mate. Sharia courts already exist, mate. Okay? And in those courts, they marry children. In those courts, they fucking allow it. Okay? And the British courts won't interfere with it because it's a Sharia court. So they won't interfere with it at all. You know, they'll say, oh, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, but it's already fucking done. You know, they can go over to their country, marry that fucking child, bring her back to England, and there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. Nothing. Because your government says, oh, we have to respect your culture. We have to respect your culture. So they allow it to happen. They allow it to happen, mate. They don't do shit. I mean, imagine being a fucking 50-year-old mate, and you're fucking, you know, you're with a 9-year-old. Like, that's disgusting, man. Absolutely fucking feral and disgusting, bro. You know, I got 3 daughters, mate. I could not imagine fucking anything more horrible. And then I watch the videos of these poor little girls, and they're forcing them to sign the book. They're forcing them, man. They're holding the pen in their hand, and they're forcing the children to sign the book. And this kid's just fucking collapsing, bro. Because she doesn't want to go home with a fucking 60-year-old, mate. She doesn't want to sleep with no fucking 60-year-old. She doesn't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You know, she wants to play with dollies, mate. She wants to go on the fucking, you know what I mean? She's not interested in that. So anyway, get to these fucking alpha males, mate. You know, Lord Dobby, mate. Lord Dobby, bro. Fucking Lord Dobby. Shit stirring the pile, bro. A nighttime stream, mate. 2 hours, okay, boys? It's been 1 hour and 15. You got 45 minutes more of my time. And I'll put in fucking what? I put in a lot of hours for you today, man, just alone. So give me a thumbs up, bro. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a follow. If you can afford it, chuck me a chocolate milk, mate. Cost you $5. Fuck. $10, $20. LordDobbyKing@gmail.com is my PayPal. LordDobbyKing@gmail.com. I'll send you a thank you message, and that's it. You'll just get a thank you message from me. Because I am a fucking movie star, you know? I like to keep in touch with the fucking plebs. You know, I like to keep on the same ballpark as the plebs, okay? Oh, fuck. Talk about pleb, mate. How can you not be a pleb, bro? How can you not feel like a pleb in today's world, right? He's a beautiful dog, mate. I think he's a Rottweiler. I know, he's a friendly dog. That's a Labrador. Good on you, mate. Yeah, people are weird these days, man, if you say anything to them. It's not like the old days. Just go for a walk, mate. I'm not going to do an all-nighter. There's no point to it. All I get is views. And I go home and I'm so fucking tired afterwards. No ads get played. You don't play ads. You don't fucking save it. You don't give it a like. You don't give it a thumbs up. You don't give it a comment. You actually don't do shit for me. You don't even watch a fucking ad. So, you know, I get a little bit down with it, boys. I come on and I give you effort. I give you fucking rah-rah. And there's not a fucking lot in return you get back. It's just basically being like married. You know, you lot are like a fucking woman, like keeping a woman happy, you know? If I say the bad thing, that's it, you're out of here. If I say something good, oh, we'll give him a thumbs up, you know? Far out, bro. Yeah, good on you, turtles, man. Good on you, man. Good on you, bro. Next time you come in, viewer, just put another box up. Just put a separate box up while you're watching me, and then you can let that shit play and put the sound down. Doesn't mean fucking anything, right? But it clock it for me, man. It clocks for me. You know, it helps me, man. I've got to pay for this. My daughter's psychology now. She's 10, mate. And rather than actually, you know, deal with the court orders, my ex would rather send her to a psychologist to talk about why she doesn't want to see her dad. You know, why don't you want to see your dad? Well, I don't even get called dad. I get called Charlie. I'm not even called dad. So why don't you want to see Charlie? So I can only imagine, since I haven't seen that child in 3.5 years, how I am going to be to blame. I mean, I am fucking fascinated, mate, how it's my fault. You know what I mean? And I don't know what lies have been told this child. I don't know what fucking total lies, really. They just fill the child full of lies. You know, bad things about their dad, mate. You know, they don't allow it to even call dad. She doesn't have a picture of her dad. She hasn't spoken to her dad. And I'm called Charlie. I'm not even called dad. So the identity of her father has been removed from her brain. She doesn't miss her dad. She misses Charlie. There's a big fucking difference between them. And I don't think I'm going to get any help from the court at all. I believe that they are just there to suck as much revenue out of you and adjourn as much as possible. And even your own lawyers won't do shit for you because you're a man. Because you're a man. It's automatically set up against you. You are going to be fighting a wall, okay? And that wall has a lot of accusations. Like, she has a lot of accusations. Many, okay? So you need to get a pen and paper out, and when you've done with those accusations, come back, and I've got a few more for you. I'll have a few more for you by then, you know? This person calls me. She's allowed to call me. I'm allowed to call her, right? It's in the order, because I'm allowed to speak to my daughter. Voice calls, video calls. I'm allowed to speak to my daughter. But when you call her, she says, oh, you can't call here unless you've got a lawyer, and only the lawyer can talk to me. That's not in the court order. So this person, she just creates her own fucking court order, brother. She creates her own fucking little world, right? And you've got to somehow agree to it all. And you've got to do what she wants you to do in order for you to see your child. So forget about obeying anything. Just create your own fucking order. So she calls me up, bro, and she's got all this new shit she wants me to do, right? She has not obeyed fucking anything. Nothing. And she lays out all this shit to me on the phone. All this putrid fucking words she talks to me. And I tell her, well, I'm not going to do any of that because you don't obey the order. You haven't obeyed the order in 3 years. It's like making a deal with a Zionist. You know, I'm talking to an Israeli now. You know, you make a deal with her, you make a peace pact with her, and it's fucking worthless. It's fucking worthless, mate. It's not even worth the paper it's printed on when you walk out of the door. The ink isn't even dried, and she is going to betray that fucking peace deal, okay? So she's allowed to fucking call me up and say whatever she wants and make the demands. If I call her up, you know, I'm going to get reported to the police for abuse because only a lawyer can speak to her. Like a fucking joke, bro. So, you know, they're allowed to call up, bro. That's the thing. You know, I'm allowed to call, mate, voice calls, video calls and all the rest of it, but you will be accused. Unless you record everything, you're going to be accused, okay? And that is all she needs, boys. She does not need any fucking evidence of whatever. She can just accuse you. And that's it. And then it's 6 months, 12 months later, 2 years later, you're in court and you've got to prove, you've been waiting fucking 1.5 years to go to court. Okay? But the whole time she's got her orders on you. She's got her thumb over your fucking shoulder, bro. So no, mate. Be careful, gentlemen, who you love. Be careful who you fucking marry. Be careful who you move in. Okay? Be careful who you love. You know, love can bring a man down real quick, bro. It can make you feel real good, but it can bring you down real quick. If you're with the wrong person, bro, your life is doomed, mate, from the start. It really is. If you're with a good person, that 20% that's left over, then you're going to have a great life. She's going to love you heaps and you're going to have a really good life. But that's only 20%. You've got an 80% chance that it's not. The chances are too much now. And now these women are really switched on, bro. They're not fucking stupid. They know the laws. They really, really do know the laws, mate. And they know how to play the card when they get to the cop station. They know exactly what to say to the cops in order to have you fucking removed, mate. Okay? Because the object of the game is to get paid. To win all the prizes. Walk out completely full. Empty his pockets. You know? And put him into debt. This fucking mate, she contacted the I paid for fucking everything. I get kicked out of the house, and she calls the child support people and tells them that I owe her $1,800. I don't owe her fucking anything. How in the fuck do I owe you $1,800, right? But she tells the child support that I owe $1,800. Okay? So now you're in debt to the fucking child support just because based on what she fucking said. And you can turn around and say, listen, I was living at home, I took care of the kid, I only just left on this date. How can I owe her $1,800 before I've even left the house? It's impossible, right? But no, mate, they will put you into debt. They love that shit. They fucking love it. Do you know I've got $31,000 worth of child support charges? Just their charges, boys. Not that I owe my kids that. I swear to you on a Bible. Just their charges alone. Just their charges, boys. $31,000 fucking dollars, mate. Because every single 2 weeks, they send you an invoice. They send you an invoice, the child support people, and it tells you what you owe, what you've been paying. I'm all up to date, I swear to you, because I've got Centrelink. So they take it out every payment, right? When I was working, they took it out every week, out of your paycheck, out of your pay packet. So I'm up to date. But every single 2 weeks, they send you an invoice with those details on it, and they charge $120 to send that invoice to you. Okay, so every man gets into debt with a child support agency, whether you are up to date or not, because they send you an invoice which automatically puts you into debt for $120 more. Okay, so every 2 weeks or every month, I think it is, whatever it is, my thing goes up $120. And I'll call them up. I've called them up 6 fucking times so far and told them, hey, I'm on Centrelink. You get the payments direct to your account after the thing when I get paid. Why are you sending me an invoice? And that is how they get paid. That is how these people get fucking paid, mate. That is how they rot fucking men, mate. They send men broke. They send men broke, bro, through this process. Because if you ever get money in your bank, right, you might win you might get a really good paying job, or you might get the fucking lotto, or you might get a sudden influx of money, right? They're able to claim that full amount off you. They're able to claim it. I said to the lady, I said, is there any chance, what have I got to do to get this 30 grand off my thing, this debt that you've got me in debt for your invoices? Because it's quite annoying that money is not for my daughters, it's for you. It's for the child support agency itself. And the lady said, well, if you pay me the full amount, right, you pay out the full amount, then we'll have a discussion and see, and then we might refund you. You might be able to get away with those fees and charges. And I just started laughing. I honestly did, boys. These people think you're fucking stupid. These people think you're a fucking imbecile. You're really going to give this person $31,000 on the hope that they might give it back to you? What fucking insanity is that? That is fucking insanity, boys. So whatever payment you give them or whatever payment they can get hold of, they will take every fucking dollar you got. Okay? Everything. Just on fees and charges, boys. Just on fees and charges. Sending you an invoice once a month. And that shit just stacks up and stacks up and stacks up. Gets a bit of interest here and there, gets a bit of interest, right? And that's all they do, mate. They just keep stacking that shit. Look at this smoky night, mate. It's fucking smoky out. I don't know. It smells like smoke out. Like something's on fire. I don't know. It looks a bit smoky today. yeah, they have to say that you're working cash in hand, or you're doing something behind the board. What they do with me, mate, is they keep summoning my eBay. They summon my PayPal. They summon what are you paying here? What are you getting out of here? And there's nothing in there, mate. You know, selling a mask on eBay is not going to get me into any trouble, right? But they want to claim that money from you. They want to claim it from you, you see. So that's why we don't sell any masks, man. Because I've already been fucking 3 times, mate. 3 times they've gone through my account to try and find something that they can get. You know, they'll go through your bank account, mate, to see you, because they don't believe that you're on Centrelink, right? They don't believe you, right? Because you're a man. You're a fucking man. Only a woman gets believed, mate. A man has to prove everything. You have to prove it, mate. You can't just... Your word is meaning nothing. Means nothing to the court. A woman can go in there and go, you've got an extra job with extra money coming in. They will seize your bank account. They'll seize it, bro. And then they go through it and then they release your bank account to you. Because they might have missed the opportunity, right? To seize your money, right? Mate, I'm serious, bro. If the child support agency ever contacts you, gentlemen, just out of the blue one night, and they're asking you questions, I can promise you by 8 o'clock the next morning, your bank account is going to be frozen and all of your money will be gone. I can promise you that. It won't matter what you fucking say to that person. It won't matter what fucking arrangement or deal you come up with that person. They will freeze your account in the morning and they will take every fucking dime out of your bank account. I am serious, bro. I've seen it happen to 3 other men, and I tried warning them. A guy on Facebook called me and said, Chad, I've just gotten a phone call from child support. They want to make a deal. I made a deal with them. I think I'm okay. I said, you're never okay with them. I can fucking tell you that now. Go to the bank and get your money out of the bank. And he said, I've got 3.5 in the bank. I said, you won't have it tomorrow morning. I said, I can guarantee you, mate, if you do not go to the bank and get your money out, it will not be there in the morning, okay? He said, oh, no, it'll be okay. The bank is too far away from me, Chad. It's not local for me, you know? And I said to him, mate, I don't give a fuck how far it is. Get in the fucking car and drive, right? But come in the morning, man, they took everything, bro. They froze his bank account. They took everything, okay? So don't trust these people, man. Child support, government agencies, your family law court lawyer. Yeah, don't trust them at all. Your family law court lawyer is not on your fucking side. They can sit across the desk pretending they're on your side, but I can promise you they're not. They're on her side. Your lawyer, as a man, is on her side. And I don't give a fuck if he wants to sit there telling you that he's not, or she wants to sit there telling you she's not. She will look out for her. She will look out for her, mate. She has no interest in what you want, but you're the one paying her bill. That's supposed to be your lawyer, okay? But I can promise you that lawyer is not going to do a goddamn thing for you in court. Absolutely nothing. That lawyer will just keep quiet and she'll agree with whatever the opposition, whatever the fuck they want, she'll agree with it. I had my lawyer call me into an office, this highly paid fucking Pentana lawyers in Dandenong, you know, the highest paid, right? Call me into an office, man, in the city, and I'm thinking I'm going there for a meeting, you know, about my kid or whatever. I get in there and I'm given these 5 pages with all this fucking shit written on it. Just titles from fucking TikTok, you know, those meme channels. You know, me and you find them hilarious. You know, like they're funny as fuck. But, you know, in court, yeah, that's real to them. That shit. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I still laugh to the day, mate. I still laugh, you know, I still laugh about it. But anyway, you know, you get called to the office, man, and my lawyer says to me, you've got serious accusations to answer to, Mr. Barker. That's your own lawyer. Your own fucking lawyer. Your own lawyer doesn't look at anything. She doesn't fucking go through the videos herself. Of course not. They're disgusting. Look at them. Look at the titles. They're disgusting. That's your own fucking lawyer. Your own lawyer will stitch you up, bro. Stitch you fucking up. I said, what fucking world? I said, what world do you live in, miss? I live in the social media world, and what you're saying to me just doesn't make sense. Are you really serious? You know, let's have a look at these videos that you're so afraid of that are so bad. Let's have a look at them. So I looked them up on the internet, and it's just me fucking yelling at some idiot. But what? I'm not even yelling at a manager. They're fucking made up videos. They're edited videos, okay? So, and this is what you're accusing me of, you know? And to her, they're real. To her, they're real. You know, she had a real juicy one there, you know. She had a real juicy one. You filmed your daughter naked on live stream. That was one of the titles, right? So I'm on fucking YouTube. I said, look, trying to look this cunt up. Because that's not fucking real, bro. Like, you know, that shit didn't fucking happen, right? It didn't happen, right? So I'm furious. I am fucking furious, mate, that I have a fucking professional person here who I pay thousands of fucking dollars to, and you don't even look a video up. You don't even look a video up. You just look at your client and go, you're guilty, you need to explain yourself. Like, you think that a fucking real lawyer would actually look at the evidence that they've got against the client before they contact the client? I mean, you really would, wouldn't you? But not in family law court. Not in family law court. Nah, not in family law court, buddy. They might do that in the magistrate court, but in the family law court, you're automatically guilty of whatever that person accuses you of. Whatever it fucking is, mate. And you've got to prove that it isn't wrong. Okay? They don't look at the evidence. I wrote across the top of it, I don't answer to shit. I don't answer to bullshit. I don't give bullshit power. And I said to the lawyer, why would I answer any of your crap? Your bullshit questions? I said, honestly, me answering it gives it power. Right now, it's got nothing. It's got no fucking power. But me answering it, that gives it power. Don't answer their bullshit, guys. Okay, don't answer to them. The minute you answer to them, gives whatever fucking bullshit power. You know? Oh. Yeah, not in Australia, not in family law court. Sorry, but no, not at all. No, not at all. They can just give you a whole bunch of titles on a piece of paper and they can say, look what you're guilty of, and that's all they need. Even the judge won't even look up the fucking video. Your own lawyer won't look up the video. Her lawyer doesn't need the video. You know, there is no video. You know, there is none. The only place she will get questioned is in a magistrate court. In a magistrate court, the magistrate will say, I want proof. She's not in the magistrate court, you are in family law court. It's a totally different fucking ball game. It's not the nature of the beast. The nature of the beast is just to go, yes, it's all real, okay? It's all real, okay? This is not the magistrate court. Oh, what's the matter, Rajesh? You're getting a little bit upset there over there, love? Oh, you're a little bit fucking upset, mate, talking about the muzzies? Talking about fucking marrying a 6-year-old fucking upsets you, does it, mate? Oh, poor Rajesh. Poor Rajesh. Let's hear it in the chat for poor Rajesh. He's all upset talking about his Muhammad. His blessed fucking Muhammad. I'm surprised your name isn't fucking Muhammad, cunt. I'm surprised your fucking name isn't Muhammad. What the fuck? Oh, mate, how did you get away with that one, Spinner? How did you get away with that one, man? Having your own name. You're not called Muhammad Rajesh. Rajesh, mate, the big fucking Muslim, mate. He's all offended, ladies and gentlemen. He's all offended. Let's get those dislikes up. He's talking about my blessed Muhammad. You know, how dare he mention that he's marrying a 6-year-old? How dare he say that she married him? How dare you fucking talk about that? Hey? Yeah, I'm fucking right, aren't I, cunt? Yeah, I am, Rajneesh, hey? Did your ass cheeks get a bit fucking moist, cunt? Hey, welcome to the fucking chat, you fucking chomo. You're a fucking chomo, mate. Anybody that says that's all right, you're a fucking chomo. It's as simple as that, brother. You're a fucking chomo. You agree with it. You agree with it, mate. Get back to your fucking closet, mate. Get back to your fucking wherever the fuck you come from and do what the fuck you want over there. Because over here, you're going to get pushback, mate. Pushback from people like me. Okay? Over here, I don't have to do what the fuck you want, mate. I'm not in Afghanistan. I'm not in Iran. I'm not in Yemen. I don't have to fucking obey you at all. There's nothing you can do to me, mate. Nothing. And all you can do, you fucking bitch, is complain about to somebody else. And you'll have a third party. You'll have one of your friends come over to deal with me. You'll have one of your friends to come over to complain to me. Have a fucking cry on a pillow, cunt. The chomo's got upset, brother. The fucking Chomo's got upset, bro. Fuck you, you fucking Muhammad. Fuck you and your Muhammad. Your Muhammad went into the desert, mate, and got mounted by the black fellas. He got ridden all fucking night long, mate. He's on the fucking black fellas, bro. He's getting fucking ridden, mate. He got ridden all night long, and he was so worn out that he went back to his friend in the circle and collapsed into his lap and slept. Collapsed into his lap and slept. He's such a fucking Chomo, bro, that he has the fucking Gabriel. He doesn't even know who the fuck he's talking to, mate. You know? Oh, that's the mighty fucking prophet, right? The fucking bitch had to tell you who it was. The woman told you that was Gabriel. You didn't know it was fucking Gabriel, you Chomo. You came back to ask a woman who that was that I spoke to in the cave because you don't know who it was. You got told it must have been Gabriel. The angel came to give you the information. What a fucking Chomo. And this shit changes as the guy grows up. As he goes along as his warlord, he creates his own little hadiths, you know, so that he's able to marry a cousin's wife. He's able to marry children. He's able to marry fucking sisters and brothers and fucking cousins, you know? Oh, I had a revelation. Allah told me it's okay, I can marry a 6-year-old. Allah told me. I had a revelation. It came to me last night. That's as bad as it fucking goes, mate. That's it. You know? 2 of the people came to him and they said, how can we rob these people? How can we do this when they hold the hadith, they hold this, they do all this for us? He just said, oh, just fucking kill them. You like their property, you like their slaves, just kill them and take them all. And that's the truth. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't give a fuck where your brother works, cunt. And that's all you can do, bitch boy. That's all you fucking can do, is call up a fucking mate to have your fucking ass defended. You can't do shit yourself. You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch boy fucking rat. And all you can do is phone up another fucking person to take care of your offended. You're offended. So you need to call somebody and have somebody deal with me. Somebody needs to deal with him. He upset me. I don't like what he said on live stream. Quickly get him off live. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fucking what a bitch. What a little bitch you are, brother. Yeah, go and make a third-party phone call, bro. Go and have a fucking cry to a third party. Go and tell your friend who works in YouTube, you know. Go and tell him, mate, that he needs to deal with your emotions, your feelings, because you're a grown man, right? You're a grown man, right? But all you can do is call somebody, mate. That's all you can do. You can call somebody and have somebody else come and deal with me. Here I am, mate. I live in Frankston. If there's any fucking problem, cunt, just let me know. It's not a fucking problem for me. I live in Australia. I'm allowed to have my point of view, mate. We have free speech in Australia. Yeah, I don't live in Afghanistan or Iran or Yemen. You know, you don't get to tell me how to fucking talk, mate. Okay? You don't get to tell me what to say. You know, you don't get to fucking pick my topics and make sure that you approve of everything that I say. You're a fucking bitch, mate. Oh, Rajesh, mate, it's okay. I love you, Rajesh. I love you, Rajesh. I love you. Okay, I love you. Oh, fucking salty. Yeah, mate, you're not allowed to talk about their precious fucking prophet, bro. You know? The Chomo, mate. You're not allowed to talk about the Chomo, bro. Okay? A fucking Chomo. And there is no excuses that they can give you. There is nothing. The guy married a 6-year-old and slept with a child at 9. So I don't know how that makes any fucking sense to you at all. I don't want to talk in front of people, interfere with people's lives. I don't give a fuck. Go, yeah, call your family, you fucking bitch boy. Call your family. Call them, Vivian. Because that's all you can fucking do, mate. You'll get a whole bunch of fucking turban heads and fucking chomos, and they're not happy about me. They're not happy. How dare you talk about our prophet? You know, how dare you even mention his name? How dare you even talk about him? You know, you're not allowed to talk about him. Oh, no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He's not a chomo. He didn't do that. Back then you were allowed to do it. Back then it was normal. Back then the children grew up a whole lot quicker. So they were more grown up back then. Like, fucking, that's your excuses, mate. Why don't you come up with a reason that you would marry a fucking 6-year-old? Why don't you do that, Vivian? Why don't you come up with a fucking argument that says it's okay to do that? Just give me one. Just give me one fucking reason why it's okay for you to marry a fucking 6-year-old. Just one. Just one. Give me one. Huh? Just give me one, you fucking rat. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him. I call it what it is, mate. A spade for a fucking spade. He's a fucking chomo. And I can't go past that. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Nothing. There is nothing that I want to hear from that fucking head once you've told me you're a chomo. Once you're a fucking chomo, cunt, I don't want to fucking know you. Once you tell me that it's acceptable for you to marry a fucking 6-year-old and sleep with her when she's 9, yeah, I'm not your fucking friend, mate. And you know why I'm not your friend? Because I've got 3 daughters. I've got 3 daughters, okay, to protect from you, you fucking rat. You fucking chomo. You think it's acceptable to marry my fucking daughters at that age? Or any Western fucking daughter at that age? What father can you look at in a Western world, or even one of your own fucking people, and they say to you, yeah, that's acceptable? I'll marry your daughter when she's 6. Show me one. Show me one Muslim in Australia that says, yeah, that's acceptable. Show me one. Fucking Jody. Fucking Dawa, is it? Dawa Wilson. Of course I make fucking points, mate. Of course I fucking do. What do you think, I'm going to carry on and I haven't got a point that I'm talking shit? Fuck, mate, I've got 3 daughters. None of these fucking 60-year-old fucking turban cunts are coming anywhere fucking near them. None of them. None of them. You'll all see the noose, mate, before that fucking happens. I can promise you that. I can promise you that, brother. You know, the rape gangs in England, mate. The fucking rape gangs in England, man. Yeah, who are they run by, bro? Who's doing all the graping over there, mate? Who's grabbing the 13-year-olds and the 12-year-olds, bro? Who's doing that to them? It's not a fucking English guy, let me tell you. Hey? So that's what it comes down to, you see. It comes down to just that for me. That's the end of the convo for me. There is nothing that I want to hear from your fucking head that is going to justify to me anything you fucking say. And if you think I'm going to treat you as a fucking prophet, you're fucking dreaming, cunt. You're fucking dreaming. You're a fucking chomo. You're a fucking chomo. Simple as that. You love fucking children. You marry to fucking children. All of you fucking Muslim cunts would marry children if you could. All of you would. Because you would follow in the steps of your mighty fucking prophet, and you would love to marry a child. All of you would. That is correct. That is why I said it. Oh, I thought if my opinion brings danger to another person, that's not opinion. You sound like a fucking bitch, bro. You sound like a proper fucking bitch. Listen, cunt, I'm a fucking Lord Dobby. I live in Australia. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't give a fuck how you think, you feel, or what the fuck you want, you fucking chomo. How's that for you? I don't give a fuck how you want. And you don't like my opinion, bitch boy? Hit the fucking door. Put me on block. Go and phone one of your friends to have a fucking cry about me, mate. Go and suck a fucking pillow, brother. Because over where I live, your fucking don't mean shit to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. You're not a paid member here, bro. You're not a paid member. You're not a subscriber. You ain't shit. You're fucking nothing, mate. Your opinion is lower than a fucking, what you would call a woman's opinion. You know, a woman doesn't have an opinion in your country, mate. She doesn't have anything because she's got to be black covered up like a letterbox. Even her eyes are not allowed to be shown. And you know why? Because of pathetic men like you. Pathetic fucking savages, mate. They can't keep control of their own fucking bodily fucking functions. Every time they see a woman, they've got to grape her. It's permission to grape because you've shown a body part. Oh my God, your toes are showing? That's grape. Got to grape you. Did you say anything? Did I hear you talk? You're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to talk. You're a fucking woman. So you talk, did you? I can grape you. Yeah, they're just all about grape, mate. They love a good graping over there, the men. Oh, the men over there love a graping. You know, they're not shy about a graping, ladies and gentlemen. And they love a tag team graping if they can. You know, bring about 10 friends with them. And they'll only do it to English. They'll only do it to the Western women. Okay, a little Muslima, she's safe. She's safe. Okay? She's safe, don't worry. Your little Muslimas won't get harmed. Only the Western people, okay? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I'm allowed to say my opinion, bitch boy. I'm allowed to say my opinion, mate. I live in Australia, and I don't give a fuck what you think or feel, bro. You don't like it, you can fuck off, mate. You don't like it, I'm in fucking Frankston. Why don't your bitch fucking self come out and sort me out then? All right? You can come and sort me out. You can, and all that, and that's all you can do. You've got to go to war, bro. You've got to drive through a car. You've got to get hold of a truck and drive through a whole crowd of people because you don't like the festival. How dare you celebrate Christmas? How dare you celebrate Easter? How dare you celebrate any of the Western fucking things that we celebrate? Oh no, mate. Make sure you get a car and you fucking run people over. Run them all over, bro. Injure 50 people going through the crowd because you're not happy about the celebration and it's got to be cancelled. Only Ramadan is allowed. Only Ramadan gets celebrated. Only Ramadan music gets played over the loudspeaker at Dandenong Market. Only Ramadan. You know, there's no Christmas songs in Dandenong Market. There's no Easter songs anymore. You know, Father Christmas, yeah, they allow him right up until the day. Right up until the day that he's supposed to actually appear. And then they cancel it. They always cancel Christmas. They cancel the Easter Bunny. He no longer delivers fucking Easter eggs anymore. And they don't say anything. They have all the signs up. All the signs are there on the day, the date, all of it. But on that day, it will be cancelled. On that day. Because of fucknucks like you, mate. Because of fucking Muhammad lovers. Okay? That's why. That's why it gets cancelled, because you're not happy about it. Only Ramadan is celebrated. Only Ramadan is allowed. Yeah? You know I'm speaking the truth. I am speaking the truth because I watch it every year. I watch these fucks every year. And they cancel our Christmases, they cancel any Easters, any fucking Father's Day, Mother's Day. They don't celebrate any of that. They do not celebrate it. Okay? They don't like all that shit. So they'll cancel all that. They'll get all that cancelled, bro. It gets cancelled every year. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. All I care about, cunt, is that it cancels out my fucking Christmas. I don't give a fuck about their fucking shit, bro. Any more than they care about mine. Why in the fuck would I want to care about their fucking Ramadan? And do I know Ramadan? Do you know Christmas? Do you know Easter? Because you live in my country? Yeah, I don't live in yours. I don't live in Afghanistan, cunt. You live in fucking Meebel, Australia. I mean, you'd think that you would obey the Australian customs, mate. You would obey the Australian rules and live how we live. But no. You want to come to my country and you want to tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing, how I should do it, who I can talk about, how I talk about it, the tone of my voice. It needs to be just right when you're referring to me or referring to Muhammad, the great Chomo. Okay, you're speaking in the wrong way because that's not how you celebrate, right? Mate, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Fuck you, mate. Fuck all of you fucking Chomos. All of you are Chomo, mate. You're fucking Chomos, bro. You believe in that fucking shit? You believe in that ideology? That means that you'll marry a 6-year-old. Will you marry a 6-year-old? There you go, big mouths. Will you marry a 6-year-old? Will you consummate at 9? Huh? There you go, big mouth. There's a direct question for you. Huh? No answer. No answer, huh? No answer, huh? But you want to sit there defending it. So that means that you accept it. So if you accept it, then you're a fucking chomo. You're a chomo. Simple as that. Oh, Gerard's fucking not happy about it, viewer. Gerard's fucking come out of nowhere. We've got a Westerner. That's come into the spin wheel. Come in, fisherman Red Gerald. He's come in to protect the fucking muzzies, mate. He's come in to protect the fucking prophets, bro. He's come in to protect the chomos. You know, here he is, the white knight of the fucking Muslim, mate. And if he was over in their country, they would fucking hang him. If he was in their country, he would have no rights at all. If he was in their country, he wouldn't even be able to open up his fucking mouth. But here he is over here running his fucking gob, mate. You know? It's good to live in a Western world, isn't it, Gerard? It's good to be able to speak what we want in it, Gerard. Eh? Thank God we live in a Western democracy, don't we, Gerard? Instead of living with fucking chomo fucking country. A bunch of fucking chomos, bro. Oh, who gives a fuck what your name is, cunt? I'll call you whatever I fucking want, you fucking chomo. I'll call you whatever the fuck I want. You don't like it? There's the door. There's the door, chomo. Fucking hit the door. Take Muhammad with you. In fact, why don't you just yell out in the room, Muhammad? And half the room will turn around and leave with you. Because I'm surprised your name's even Gerard. Why isn't it Muhammad? You know, you should be naming yourself that, bro. Or just Chomo. Just name yourself Chomo for short, okay? Give us a like, viewer. Give us a like. If you like what I did tonight, you like me fucking me like what I've said, you fucking want to follow my channel, chuck us $5. LordDobbyKing@gmail.com is my PayPal. Other than that, have a good night. It's been lovely. That's my 2 hours for you. Try and follow the channel, mate, and let me build my channel up a little bit. Other than that, stay happy, healthy and well. And I leave on a good note, okay? It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Well, won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbour? Except for you fucking chomos. Go back to your own fucking country, cunt, and fucking chomo all you like over there. But over here, you're going to have a lot of pushback. A lot of pushback. A lot. See ya, boys.